of fitness is really entertaining to me. And it's what's kept me, like, I've usually don't wear a smartwatch for very long, but I think it's been about a month, and I just keep, like, so there's a feature now where you can challenge people to a 1 week long challenge to whoever burns the most calories and has the most points or whatever. There's like a point system.
Right.
And that gamification of fitness has been, I think, pretty special. It's been pretty good.
Well, this contest has been really crazy with me and my friends.
So what are you trying to do?
Well, if the winner is going to get a belt, like a WWE style belt,
Nice.
that says Intergalactic Sober October Champion, and it has like marijuana leaf with a line through it and a bottle of booze with a line through it, and you wear these things, which is it's called a MyZone, and it works with an app. It works pretty good. And it registers your amount of your heart rate, the amount of calories you burn, and it gives you a point system. And the point system is, I don't know what they call it. It's MEPS. I don't know what it stands for. But this the amount of points over the month is what everyone's shooting for.
Right.
And so today we're at October the 23rd, so we have 8 days to go. And I have worked out more in these 23 days than I have in like the last 6 months. And I'm not exaggerating.
Yeah.
I put in 5.5 hours yesterday. Hard. I got more than 900 points. Then after the podcast, I said, fuck it, we're going to go for another 100. And I worked out and I got another 100 points. Put in another hour.
Yeah.
It's maniacal because you actually see the number. And because I can see the number, I can see all my friends' numbers.
Yeah.
And I'm way ahead, so I'm just keep telling them that I'm twisting the blade because I'm so far ahead. Like right now, I am 1,500 points away from everybody else.
Okay.
Oh, Bert's trying to work out again, that slob.
So when you see somebody catching up, you're like, well, I better hit the gym today.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so I'm planning on staying so far ahead that they must die in order to beat me.
The iPhone or the Apple Watch, when you have people connected with the fitness part of it, it will literally notify me when one of my friends has finished a workout and tell me like how good their how many points they just got.
Oh.
Like as they finish it. Like you hit the finish button and you know everyone's getting a notification. You're like,
that's interesting.
So I'm going to put in the extra 4 or 5 miles on the bike so that they get that notification that I did that. And
it really does work.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
Just having that external motivating factor and then seeing a number. There's something about, like with the MEPS, MEPS, whatever the fuck that stands for. Find out what that stands for because I don't even know what that stands for.
And I don't know how the Apple Watch measures points either. I think because it's measuring, I mean, there's a lot of sensors in this thing. So not only is a heart rate monitor, there's an accelerometer and a gyroscope. So it knows when you're standing, knows when you're moving quickly. And it basically just comes up with a points number at the end of the day. And every time I fly, I just don't get any points because I just sit there.
Right.
But yeah, there's like a live counter constantly going of like you and your friends, and you got to have the highest number to win.
So out of all the stuff that you do during MyZone effort points, that's what it is. That's the MEPS points. But here's the thing about that MEPS points, and we were trying to figure out why it gives you the same amount of points for 80% of your max heart rate as it does for 90. So like the first day I said, I'm just going to sprint and try to bury these guys. So I put them in 90% for 35 minutes. I was like, they can't do that. I'm just going to do some shit they can't do. But it doesn't give you any more points for 90%. 90% gives the exact amount of points as 80%.
So it's their own proprietary.
Yeah, see? Those two there? Fuckers. Piece of shit. So it's so dumb. So I think the reason why they did that is to keep people from killing themselves. That's what I think. Which makes a lot of
just
sense.
get somewhere in the 80 to 90 range.
Fat Bert is always in the 2 and 3. Fat Bert never gets in yellow. That's slob. He's just waddling around with blue and green, mostly gray. He gets a lot of gray. He'll get gray for hours, just waddling, complaining, thinking about vodka, dreaming about food.
He's going to watch this and hit the gym immediately.
He's on the gym right now. He's at the gym right now.
All right.
Trying to catch up. He's always playing catch up.
Yeah.
The thing, you got to stay ahead. You got to stay ahead. Like,
when you
like
fall behind.
wolves in the distance. You got to think of them as wolves barking in the distance, chasing you. Like, no fucking way. You're not eating me, bitch. Wolves 10 miles away are not going to get you. But wolves 100 yards away, they're going to get you.
They know they're going to catch you.
So
you got to keep the distance
10 miles.
way too far.
10 miles. You want to hear... You don't want to hear.
You want to be.
He's saying he's such a slob. He says he's gonna double everything I do. Look at that fat face. That's not even possible.
I do 2 miles. And I brought my dog up here too. Fuck yeah, baby, it's on. Sober October.
Stop this before I throw up.
You gotta
just-
chase the dog.
He's so far behind. It's impossible to win. But that's the point. The point is to keep the boot on his neck.
Yeah. This only does 7-day challenges. So you basically you start it, and they accept, and then it counts for the next 7 days, all your cumulative points,
Well, that would be good. Then you just do 4.
and then you can just keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Do the
start
month.
over. Yeah.
I like the challenge aspect of it.
Yeah.
It's really, I mean, all jokes aside, it's been really fun
Yeah.
with my friends. Poor Tommy Buns is way behind. I don't know what's going on. Tom Segura's way behind. He's like 1,800 points behind me right now.
Storing them up, is he? Like saving them for a couple days?
He might be sandbagging.
Drop
Like a rest
4,000
day.
points on
Bitch.
you.
And then just
Yeah.
comes full strength all day.
You store them up in this device, and then you sync, so you could pretend that you're not doing any work.
Oh, I could sandbag.
Yes,
Whoa.
no one knows. And then the last day, you're like, you son of a bitch.
He goes online. He's 10,000 points ahead. You're like,
Oh,
what just
that'd be a
happened?
real issue. So the key is to just keep the work rate at an almost impossible level. So like yesterday, like I said, I worked out 5.5 hours and then another hour.
Yeah.
And today I've already put in 2 hours. I put in 2 hours at 7 o'clock this morning. So
The hotel room doesn't have any.
the thing is, I'm putting 2 hours in at yellow. I'm hitting 80% for 2 hours. Fat Bert's out there waddling around with his dog, pretending he's working hard, making videos. He's got like gray and a little bit of blue. Maybe green, little green. Then he takes a break, cries.
And his numbers are low. And they're
Well,
not near him.
They're lower than mine. That's a fact. I worked out more last night and this morning than he has in a whole day. So
The other
fuck
thing,
him.
though,